disguise, and now she don't need no one telling her what to do and say, no one telling her who to be. She's on solid ground, she's been lost and found. Now she answers to G-O-D, and she's confident this is not the end. Ask me how I know, 'cause she is me. You know I've been holding on, tried to make me weak, but I still stay strong. Put my life all up in these songs, just so you can feel me, so you can get the real me.
What's going on, y'all? I'm out here today. It's a beautiful day in Memphis, and I just got off work. I'm so happy. Like, y'all just don't know it's Friday. I'm getting ready to relax and just chill for a minute. And so I just wanted to let y'all know, yesterday I made a video and I kind of talked about the work situation I was referencing in my last video, the one where I was saying even though I can't sing. And so yesterday I recorded a video where I was telling y'all more about the situation, because when I made the first video I couldn't really talk about what was going on. So I said, now that the situation has been resolved, I'll make another video where I tell everything. So I made that yesterday, and then I showed it to my sister Carolyn, and she was like, you telling too much, especially as it pertains to your job. You're telling way too much. So, you know, wisdom says not to post that one and kind of keep that to myself. Maybe I'll post it like, I'm not gonna post it. So I just want to let y'all know that God did work that situation out for my favor. And what else am I gonna say? My arm hurts. He did work it out for my favor. And like, I learned some lessons while doing that. I learned that I don't have to fight my battles, that God is the one that fights the battles for you, and you don't have to get yourself all worked up, because I was so anxious about the situation. Like, I was really tripping. And so I learned that when God is in it, he's going to make sure that everything works out the way it's supposed to work out, and that you don't have to stress yourself out about it. So I just wanted to share the kind of conclusion of that matter and let y'all know. I know I was all hyped on that last video. Let y'all know I'm doing much better now. So I just got off work. Now I'm about to go meet a friend for like early happy hour, because I get off at 2 right now. And I'm like, what happy hour started at 2? I don't drink, so I don't know. I thought they usually started at like, well, I shouldn't say I don't drink. I do like champagne, but happy hour ain't gonna have no champagne. I haven't had that for years though. Anyway, well, happy hour, like, I thought it started at like 5 or after work time, but she said it started 2:30. So I'm about to go to her house and pick her up, because she does drink, so I'm gonna be the one driving. And I don't know, like, I'll check in with y'all later and kind of share some things that have been on my mind and on my heart that have been going on with me lately. Yeah, so anyway, I would vlog while I drive to her house. This is my first time going, and I need my phone to give me my GPS, because I get lost quick. I get lost like real easy, so I'm gonna use my GPS and concentrate on that. All right, talk to y'all later. I know I said I wasn't gonna record, but I'm out here stuck in traffic, so I figured, why not? Y'all see I got my glasses on. I have to wear glasses when I drive now. I'm getting old. But anyway, earlier I was thinking about my relationship with my sisters and how blessed I am. Like, you'll probably hear me reference my sisters a lot in these videos, because I'm just so close with them. I have 3 sisters, and my oldest sister Tiffany, she has a different mom, so I actually didn't develop a relationship with her until like we were grown, like adults. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. It seems like this person next to me is all in my grill. Like, mind yours. Quit checking for me. I'm recording the video, if you must know. Whew. Anyway, like, we didn't develop a relationship until we were adults, and I kind of regret that, because we were both, well, all of us, we were born in Mississippi, and then we were raised in California. And then She actually moved back to Mississippi when she was a teenager. I don't know which way to go. There's an ambulance coming, y'all, and like, it's a couple of ambulances coming, and I don't know where to go to get out the way. I'm just gonna stop. Did they all go by? Okay. So it's like we could have had the opportunity to be in each other's lives as children, but for whatever reason, we didn't. And when she actually commend her, because she reached out to us when she was a young adult, and we were all still basically, I think I was like 16 or so, and I still didn't like return her efforts. You know, I was young and ignorant and going through my own things as a teenager, but I'm so grateful that as adults we both ended up, me and Tiffany, we both ended up living in Dallas, and so we reconnected then, because I was out there, you know, pretty much by myself. I had my God family, but that was it, and then Tiffany. So I'm so grateful that over the last couple of years our relationship has really blossomed, and we're really close. And then I have another sister, Carolyn, who we live together, so we ain't got no choice but to be close. And then I have my younger sister. She don't like me telling people her name. She has a very unique name, and she likes to keep it on a low because she's afraid it's going to become popular and people are going to start stealing it. So we've been calling her Booga since she was. This thing cut off on me, but me and my little sister, we used to have rock out, knock out, drag out fights when we were younger. Like, and she's a little piece of leather, but she is well put together, and I have always been fluffy. So, but she wasn't scared. It did not bother her. Like, we used to go in. I remember one time I threw all her clothes out the window because she made me mad.
In a half mile, use the left 2 lanes to take the I-240 East exit.
She, like, we lived in a mobile home park. Like, it wasn't, like, you know, you think mobile home, you think it's like a trailer trash park. And no offense, but it wasn't like that. It was like one of those little communities where you could tell in the 50s it was popping when mobile homes first became popular. So we was up there, was throwing her clothes out the window. I pushed her through a glass door before. Now that did scare me. I didn't mean to push her that hard.
Continue on I-240 East for a half mile.
So she threw a shoe trying to hit me one time, and then knocked my second older sister Carolyn upside the head. It's just, we used to get into it, but I'm thankful. And we still have gotten into it a few times as adults. I'll take that back. I do fight with her.
I-240 East.
I do fight with her. One time as adults, she came out here to visit me. Not out here. When I was living in Dallas, she came to visit me. And we had just gotten off the road, coming back from New Orleans. And she started cutting up because she wanted me to take her directly to the airport the next morning. I'm like, we just got off the road. I need to take a shower. I'll get you to the airport.
Continue on I-240 East for 6 miles.
She started, like, blowing up on me. Like, you don't have time to take no shower. You need to take me to the airport. You better get me there now. Y'all, I lost it. I was like, if I want to take time to wash my butt, I'm grown. That's what I'm going to do. And blah, 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 whoop, whoop. It was a mess. But you know what? I love my booger. I do. So sometimes you need to have that sister where you just get into it. We go hard. I'm telling you. That time, I hadn't physically fought with her since we were kids, but I was ready to take it to the streets that time. But I held myself back because that ain't right. And I know that she has, you know, physical issues. There wouldn't even be no fair fight at this point. But I tell you, if she was in perfect health, we might have been rumbling and tumbling that night. But anyway, what was my point? Oh, my point was just telling you about myself and my family and everything. So those are my sisters, and I really love them. And like, Carolyn is the one that told me not to put that video up where I was going in about my workplace. That probably wouldn't have been wise. So I appreciate them. And oh, I know what my point was. I was just saying, like, when I was younger, I was so enamored and just fascinated by romantic love, and how I just really, like, desired to have that relationship. And I didn't want things that, I'm tongue tied. One of the things that I've realized as I've matured is that when your life is full of love, whatever the source, like, you need to be grateful. And you don't have to have just one kind of love, a romantic love, in order to have a full life. And I thank God that I realize that now at this stage in my life. Like, I am so abundantly blessed. I am loved by so many, and I have so many people that I can share my life with. And even though I don't have that romantic love right now, like, I'm not pressed in that way for it, because I recognize that I'm blessed. So if you're one of those people that you reach a certain age and you haven't done A, B, and C, don't trip out and don't allow bitterness to take root in your heart. Like, count your blessings and understand that even if you don't have that particular type of love right now, like, recognize all the love you have through others. Like, even now, just going to have lunch with my new friend and spend time with her, like, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that there's somebody that cares enough about me to want to kick it, you know? And recognizing that you can fill your life with all kinds of different kinds of relationships while you wait, if that's your desire, if you want to wait, on that one special kind of love that you seek. So I guess that was my point in this rambling video, to just say that, and hopefully it'll encourage someone to, like, look at their life from a different perspective. Because I know, like, when I was younger and in church, I don't know why this thing keep cutting me off. I'm just gonna stop. I'm about to go and pay attention and do these directions. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all later.
In a half
So I'm on my way home. I had such a good time with my friend. We went to eat at this place called Hog and Hominy here in Memphis, and we had some delicious pizza. Then we did some window shopping at where did we go? Oh, Williams Sonoma, which I never buy anything from that place. It's too expensive. And then we went to the Pottery Barn. Oh, I can't talk. The Pottery. I'm so sleepy. The Pottery Barn outlet, and I saw some really cute stuff there that I might actually go back and get when I become, you know, that tax time baller. And what else? Then we went to Starbucks, and I kind of helped her start her blog because she was interested in, you know, blogging and just sharing her thoughts on body image and being a plus sized woman in this society, dating. I think she also said she's going to do, did I say dating? I said dating. Oh, home renovation, like do-it-yourself projects and things like that. So it sounds like it's going to be a really interesting blog, and it's something I'm going to definitely check out. And the domain is going to be a cup of Joe. No, the cup of Joe. And it's going to be spelled J-O.com. Child, let me get this right. What is it? The cup of Joe, J-O, is how Joe is spelled, .wordpress.com. Anyway, y'all figure it out. I'll link. Dang, I hate these bright lights all in my. Child, I gotta hurry up and get my what do you call it? My car mount, because it's dangerous out here in these streets. But anyway, I would have stayed longer at her house after we got home, but I am so tired. Like, I am ridiculously tired. So I got to get home. It's only 7 o'clock, but I gotta get home and unwind and go to sleep. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish this vlog up, the stuff I wanted to talk about that I said I was gonna talk about when I got home. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight. I might do it tomorrow. So anyway, peace. Y'all know I said I was going home, but I had to stop right quick at this store, Kroger, right quick, to get me some some fruit to go with this leftover pizza that I'm gonna have for dinner. It's been a long day. I'm so tired. I ain't changed my lipsticks 3-4 times. That's how I know I'm tripping. And this lady across the way here is all in my business. Lady either on FaceTime and I'm recording like mind yours. Now it look like she trying to take a picture or something, and she trying to do the same thing. And she jocking me now. Y'all, I need to get up out of here. You see, I get paranoid when I get sleepy, so that's why I'm tripping. Oh, and I want to say I've been listening to this song. Some of y'all know. I can only play a snippet, so.
You're bigger than the things that could tear me apart.
You're bigger than the universe. Like, y'all, this whole week I've been going to work and listening to that on repeat the whole week. Just that's the only thing I've been listening to over and over again. Just you're bigger by, what's this girl's name? Jacelynn Carr. Like, this little girl, she's young, but this girl is anointed. So I just been listening to it on repeat. And she has this thing where she says, you're bigger than, she names all these diseases. And so I just name any ailments I have when she says that, because I believe in the power of speaking life. Ugh, look at my nails. This is embarrassing. I'm out here in these streets ratchet. I'm gonna do them tonight though, or tomorrow. She talks about all these diseases, and I believe in the power of speaking positivity in life. So I name my disease out and I say God is bigger, and that he can heal me, or he can help me learn how to live with whatever I'm dealing with. So I know I'm sleeping, my voice getting all deep. Let me get in the store. I just wanted to share that right quick. All right, y'all, I'm back. It is, I don't know, it's like 12:15. I said I was gonna go to sleep, but when I get home, it's hard for me to unwind at the end of the day. Like, I stay hyped, especially when I've been out doing stuff. And it takes me a good, like, 3 to 4 hours to get in that mode. I don't know, that's something new. I used to be able to, like, come home from work and I can go to sleep at, like, 6 o'clock if I felt so inclined. But now it's different. I'm here. I took all my makeup off. If I look shiny, it's because I have aloe vera gel all over my face. I have so many skin conditions on my skin. Like, I have acne scarring and eczema and just that's why I be putting my color corrector, because I have circles under my eye, dark bruises. I use like that orange color corrector and concealer to cover that up. I used to be real self-conscious about my skin because I had like cystic acne from like my teens until like late adulthood. Not late, well, not that old, but like until like my 30s. Like, I don't know, I just had that cystic acne and all that. So that cleared up, but I still have scarring from the acne, and I still have like irritation. I have very sensitive skin, so if I change up my skincare routine whatsoever, well, I keep changing it, I don't know, I guess thinking I'm gonna find the miracle thing, it'll irritate me and I'll break out. Like, I don't get pimples anymore, but I'll get like cosmetic rash or whatever. And I tried, I don't know why I'm up here talking about skin, I guess because I'm on this video without makeup on. But what was I about to say? Something to do with the skin. I done forgot. Just that quick. Whatever. I guess that conversation is over. So anyway, I had to take a shower because I was hurting, y'all. Like, my joints were aching. My muscles were hurting. And like, if it's not one thing, it's another. I said I was going to do a video to let y'all know about some things that's happening with me, or I haven't been as consistent with, um, blogging, whatever, because I've been sick. Like, if it ain't one thing, it's another. But I'm not trying to complain. It's just like, I fix one thing and then getting that fixed caused another little problem, like a chronic illness. But, I mean, it's not life-threatening. Well, it is life-threatening if it's not treated. But, with proper treatment, you can go into remission and you'll be fine. But I don't know if you ever heard of Graves' disease. It's like it's connected to the thyroid, and it's like a thyroid problem that makes you have hyperthyroidism, which means everything is like boosted up way too quick, and it can really mess up your heart if it's left untreated. So that's one thing. But then, like, my form of hyperthyroidism is it's called Graves' disease, where you have this antibody in your blood that affects the thyroid. And the thyroid is a small little thing in your neck that controls and regulates so many like bodily functions, and it can affect your joints, your heart, your skin, like these dry patches, inflammation, like all kinds of things. And then mental health, like depression, anxiety. That could be why I had my little situation starting last summer, where I was dealing with that. So I guess I'll share more about that as I learn more. This is recent. Like, I'll share more about the diagnostic test and everything. I had to let me know about that. But that's why I ain't trying to show everything. But that's why I have not been doing my blogging or my writing like I used to, because I just been, and I say one thing caused the other, because when I had my surgery, the second surgery I had in 2016, sometimes they say the trauma of surgery can activate Graves' disease. Like, if you have it, you always have it in your system. Like, you always carry the antibody. It's like a genetic predisposition or whatever. And it can be activated by severe emotional distress or trauma. And like, the more I think about it, I honestly think I've had it for years, but like the surgery caused a flare-up, which alerted my doctor to test me for that. Because I can remember before, like, years ago, when you talk about emotional trauma, like losing my daughter through stillbirth, that's when like I first started having these severe symptoms. Like, I don't know, I'll get into that another time, but like I would have a tremor. Well, anyway, shaking is one of the symptoms. Like, you tremble or can't, I don't know, like it's like an internal tremble, and heart palpitations, and your heartbeat going really fast. And that's one of the things they're most concerned about, because like, it can have long-term effects on your heart if you don't get it under control. So I'm working on all that, like seeing a cardiologist, seeing an endocrinologist to treat the thyroid problem. Who else they say I need to see? A neurologist. Like, it's a lot. But God is with me, so I'm trusting him. And even though I get frustrated sometimes, and just like, if it ain't one thing, it's another, I'm still like, I have gratitude that I live in a time where I can get treated, and I can get help for it. Because I think my maternal grandmother passed away of congestive heart failure. Like, that's what this can lead to if it's not treated. And I wonder, I'm like, did she have something wrong with her thyroid, and just because of the time and the area she lived in, or maybe even the advancement of medicine, she couldn't get the help that she needed? Like, that's what I wonder. So I'm grateful that I can get help. And even though right now I feel like not great at all, and every day is a true struggle, like physically, I still have gratitude. And I thank God. Like, I notice other people that struggle with Graves. I don't know them personally, but I did like a support group online, and I would read the comments and everything. Like, they deal with rage. They call it Graves rage, where people just go flip off. So I'm thankful that I've remained calm. Like, I haven't I asked other people, like, have you noticed a change in my attitude, or am I like speaking abruptly and all that stuff? And you know I don't have the rage problem, so I'm grateful for that. That it's not affecting me mentally, except for like a lot of anxiety and insomnia. But other than that, it's not affecting me mentally. It's just physically, I have all kinds of problems, but this ain't that. I don't need to tell y'all all about that. So, I don't know. I always say what I'm going to do on my videos and then I don't do it. So I'm not even going to say what I'm going to do or plan to do relating to this. I'll just wait and see if I actually do it, see what happens. But anyway, be encouraged. You're not alone. You have people that care about you. And that's it. I'm about to hit these sheets because I am tired. Well, I'm going to take my muscle relaxer and go to sleep because I can barely move. My eyebrows on fleek though. Can you still say that on fleek? Whatever. Alright, see y'all next time. Bye.